Have you ever met someone and felt like you've known them your entire life, even though it's your first encounter? This instant connection, this overwhelming sense of familiarity, is often the first sign you've met your twin flame. This recognition is not ordinary. It's profound, like finding a missing piece of your soul. Twin flames are often described as a mirror to your innermost self. And when you meet them, it's as if the universe has aligned to bring you face to face with destiny. You might feel as though time stands still, or as if every moment leading up to this point was preparing you for this connection. But what makes this recognition so unique? When you meet your twin flame, your soul recognizes theirs instantly, beyond physical appearance or surface-level attraction. It's like seeing a reflection, not of who you are on the outside, but who you are at your core. This connection is a reminder that your journey is intertwined with theirs. It's a spiritual wake-up call, urging you to pay attention to your soul's deepest desires and lessons. Imagine this. Sarah walked into a crowded cafe one day, and as her eyes met a stranger's across the room, she felt a jolt. It wasn't love at first sight, it was something deeper. She couldn't explain why, but she felt like she already knew this person. As they started talking, she realized they shared not just similar experiences, but an almost identical outlook on life. That moment marked the beginning of Sarah's twin flame journey. If you felt this undeniable pull towards someone, it's worth reflecting. Do they challenge you in ways no one else can? Do they feel like home, even amidst the chaos? This instant recognition is a clear sign of a twin flame connection, a connection that goes beyond words, touching the very essence of your being. But recognition is only the beginning. The journey of a twin flame is as intense as it is transformative, filled with emotions you never thought possible. In the next chapter, we'll explore the second sign, the roller coaster of emotions that only a twin flame can ignite. When you encounter your twin flame, one of the first things you'll notice is the whirlwind of emotions that comes with it. Unlike any other relationship, a twin flame connection brings a level of intensity that can be both exhilarating and overwhelming. Love, passion, frustration, and even anger, all these emotions can come crashing in like a tidal wave, sometimes all at once. This isn't a simple, easy connection. Twin flames act as mirrors, reflecting not just your light, but also your shadows. They trigger parts of you that you may have kept hidden, bringing unresolved fears and insecurities to the surface. And while this can feel uncomfortable, it's actually one of the most transformative aspects of the relationship. Consider this. Emma met her twin flame, David, at a work event. At first, their connection was magnetic. She felt like she'd found someone who understood her on a soul-deep level. But soon, little things David said or did began to stir emotions Emma didn't know she had. She felt jealousy, fear of rejection, and even anger at how deeply he could affect her mood. It wasn't because David was doing anything wrong, it was because he was unknowingly helping Emma confront emotions she had buried for years. This emotional intensity is not a sign of a flawed connection, it's a sign of growth. Your twin flame relationship is designed to push you out of your comfort zone, forcing you to confront these emotions so you can heal and evolve. If you're experiencing this, here's what you need to remember. Emotions are like waves. They come and go. The key is not to resist them, but to ride them with curiosity and self-awareness. Ask yourself, what is this emotion teaching me about myself? What wounds need healing? The emotional highs and lows of a twin flame connection are part of its purpose. They're meant to break down the barriers you've built around your heart and help you embrace vulnerability. But this roller coaster of emotions is just the beginning. In the next chapter, we'll dive into the mysterious world of synchronicities and how they guide your twin flame journey. When you're on a twin flame journey, the universe often speaks to you in mysterious ways, using synchronicities as its language. These are not mere coincidences. They're meaningful patterns or events that seem to defy logic but resonate deeply with your soul. Have you ever looked at the clock and noticed it's always 11:11, or seen repeating numbers like 222 or 333? Or maybe you've randomly stumbled upon something, a song, a book, or even a stranger's words, that felt like it was meant specifically for you. These are synchronicities, subtle nudges from the universe guiding you along your twin flame path. Synchronicities often intensify when you're about to meet your twin flame or during key moments in your connection. They act as confirmations that you're on the right track. It's as if the universe is saying, "Pay attention, this is important." Take Olivia's story, for example. After a challenging breakup, she began seeing the number 111 everywhere, on license plates, receipts, and even in her dreams. At first, she brushed it off as coincidence, but then she met Daniel at a friend's party. To her surprise, their conversations revealed a deep connection and shared experiences that felt almost too perfect to be random. Daniel later mentioned how the number 111 held special significance in his life too. It was then Olivia realized these synchronicities had been leading her to him all along. These signs are not just there to comfort or intrigue you, they serve a deeper purpose. They're reminders that your twin flame connection is part of a divine plan, a journey orchestrated by forces beyond your comprehension. If you're noticing synchronicities, take note of them. Write them down in a journal and reflect on their meaning. Often they carry messages or insights that can help you navigate your journey with greater clarity. Remember, synchronicities are not accidental. They're the universe's way of guiding you toward growth, alignment, and deeper understanding. As you begin to notice these signs, you'll realize that the connection with your twin flame is more than personal, it's cosmic. In the next chapter, we'll explore the profound sense of unity that defines a true twin flame bond. One of the most extraordinary signs of a twin flame connection is the deep and almost indescribable sense of unity you feel with this person. It goes beyond mere companionship or romantic love. It's a feeling that you and your twin flame are intrinsically connected on a soul level. This unity can manifest in many ways. You may feel as though you can communicate without words, understanding each other's emotions and thoughts intuitively. Even when you're physically apart, there's a sense of togetherness, as if your souls are in constant communication across time and space. Imagine standing in front of a mirror. The reflection you see is not just of your physical self, but of your innermost being. This is what a twin flame connection feels like. Seeing yourself, both the light and the shadows, in another person. This unity is not just comforting, it's transformative. For example, Sarah and Mark had been in a long-distance twin flame relationship for years. Despite being separated by thousands of miles, they often found themselves thinking about each other at the same moments. Sarah would hear a song that reminded her of Mark, only to receive a text from him saying he'd just heard the same song. These experiences reaffirmed their connection, proving that their bond transcended physical presence. This sense of unity is not about losing your individuality. Instead, it's about recognizing that your journey is intertwined with someone else's in a way that amplifies both your growth and theirs. It's as if you are two parts of the same whole, working together to create something greater than yourselves. If you felt this profound connection, embrace it. Reflect on how this sense of oneness challenges you to grow and align with your true self. It's not always easy, but it's an invitation to explore the depths of your soul and the infinite possibilities of love and connection. As beautiful as this unity feels, it often comes with challenges that push you to grow. In the next chapter, we'll delve into these challenges and uncover how they're designed to elevate you to your highest potential. A twin flame journey isn't all about blissful connection and unity. In fact, one of the hallmarks of this relationship is the challenges that come with it. These aren't ordinary conflicts, they're deeply transformative experiences that are meant to push you to grow in ways you never thought possible. Twin flames act as mirrors, reflecting not only your best qualities, but also the parts of yourself you'd rather avoid. This can lead to intense emotional triggers, misunderstandings, and even periods of separation. However, these challenges are not there to tear you apart. They exist to help you heal and evolve. For instance, imagine Emma and Ryan. When they first met, their connection was electric. But as time went on, they began to notice how deeply they could hurt each other with just a few words. Emma realized that her feelings of insecurity were being amplified by Ryan's tendency to withdraw when things got tough. At the same time, Ryan found himself frustrated by his own fear of vulnerability, which Emma's openness seemed to highlight. These triggers forced them to face their inner wounds. Emma worked on building her self-confidence, while Ryan learned to open up emotionally. Through this process, they grew as individuals and deepened their connection. One of the most common challenges in twin flame relationships is separation. This can feel devastating, as if a piece of your soul has been ripped away. But separation is often necessary for growth. It gives both partners the space to work on their individual issues, healing and aligning themselves so they can reunite as stronger, more balanced versions of themselves. If you're facing these challenges, remember, they are not punishments, but opportunities. Each conflict, trigger, or moment of pain is a lesson in disguise, designed to help you break free from limiting beliefs and patterns. Instead of resisting these challenges, embrace them with curiosity and self-awareness. Ask yourself, what is this experience teaching me about myself? How can I use this pain as a catalyst for growth? As you navigate these difficulties, you'll find that they're paving the way for something extraordinary. In the next chapter, we'll explore one of the most magical aspects of a twin flame connection, the intuitive bond that defies explanation. One of the most mystical aspects of a twin flame connection is the intuitive bond that forms between you and your counterpart. This connection often feels unexplainable, as if you're communicating on a level beyond words. It's not uncommon to sense what your twin flame is feeling, thinking, or even experiencing, regardless of the physical distance between you. This intuition can manifest in subtle but profound ways. You might suddenly think of your twin flame and receive a text or call from them moments later. Or perhaps you feel a wave of emotion, only to find out they were going through something significant at that very moment. For example, consider Lily and Jason. After meeting her twin flame, Lily often woke up in the middle of the night feeling Jason's presence, even though he lived in another country. She would later discover that Jason was experiencing vivid dreams about her at the exact same time. This inexplicable connection strengthened their bond and reminded them that their journey was guided by something greater than themselves. This intuitive link is not just about romantic closeness. It's a sign of the deep spiritual alignment you share with your twin flame. It's as if your souls are in constant dialogue, sharing emotions and insights without the need for physical proximity or verbal communication. But why does this happen? Twin flames are connected on an energetic level, which transcends the physical realm. This bond allows you to tap into each other's energy fields, creating a sense of knowing that feels almost supernatural. If you've experienced this kind of intuition, embrace it as a gift. Pay attention to these moments of connection, as they often carry messages or guidance for your journey. Trusting your intuition can help you navigate challenges and strengthen your relationship with your twin flame. This unexplainable bond is a reminder that your connection is more than chance. It's a spiritual partnership designed to help you grow and evolve. And while this intuition is powerful, it's part of a much larger picture. In the next chapter, we'll explore the ultimate purpose of a twin flame relationship and how it can lead to a shared mission far beyond yourselves. A twin flame connection is not just about romance or personal growth. It carries a purpose that transcends the individual. When two twin flames come together, they create an energetic force that has the potential to uplift not only themselves, but also the world around them. This is one of the most profound and fulfilling aspects of a twin flame journey. Unlike typical relationships, twin flames are brought together for a divine mission. This mission might not always be immediately clear, but it often involves raising the collective consciousness, inspiring others, or creating positive change in their communities. Together, twin flames become a beacon of light, showing what is possible when two souls align in unconditional love and shared purpose. For instance, consider the story of Mia and James. After a rocky start filled with challenges and separation, they reunited with a newfound sense of clarity and alignment. Both had a deep passion for environmental conservation, and together they started a non-profit organization dedicated to protecting endangered species. Their work not only brought them closer as a couple, but also made a significant impact on the world around them. This sense of purpose is often what sets twin flame relationships apart. The connection is not just about personal happiness, it's about creating something greater than yourselves. Whether it's through creative projects, acts of service, or simply embodying love and authenticity, twin flames are called to contribute to the world in a meaningful way. If you're wondering about your own purpose with your twin flame, take time to reflect on what you're both passionate about. What causes or ideas light a fire within you? How can your unique strengths and experiences come together to make a difference? The journey toward this shared mission is not always easy. It requires both partners to heal, grow, and align with their higher selves. But when you embrace this purpose, you'll find that your connection becomes even more fulfilling, as it's rooted in something far bigger than the relationship itself. In the final chapter, we'll explore the importance of surrender and trust in your twin flame journey, and how letting go of control can open the door to even greater transformation. The twin flame journey is one of transformation, growth, and spiritual alignment, but one of its most essential and challenging lessons is learning to surrender. This isn't about giving up on the connection or walking away. It's about letting go of the need to control the journey and trusting that everything is unfolding as it should. Twin flames often find themselves caught in cycles of longing, frustration, or impatience. Questions like, "Why is this happening?" or "When will things get easier?" can dominate your thoughts. But the truth is, a twin flame relationship operates on divine timing, a rhythm that may not align with your expectations, but is always perfect in its design. Surrendering to this divine plan requires faith, faith in the universe, faith in the connection, and most importantly, faith in your own growth. It's about releasing the attachment to specific outcomes and allowing the journey to unfold naturally. Consider the story of Elena and Jacob. After a period of intense connection, they found themselves separated by circumstances beyond their control. At first, Elena tried everything to force a reunion, endless messages, overthinking every interaction, and even doubting the connection itself. It wasn't until she let go, focusing instead on her own healing and growth, that things began to shift. Months later, when she and Jacob reconnected, their bond was stronger and more aligned than ever. Surrender doesn't mean you stop caring or hoping. Instead, it's an active process of trusting that the universe is guiding you toward what's best for both you and your twin flame. It's about focusing on your own journey, nurturing your growth, and trusting that the connection will evolve in its own time. Imagine stepping into a river. Instead of fighting against the current, you let it carry you. The more you resist, the more exhausted you feel. But when you surrender, you open yourself to the flow of life, allowing the journey to unfold with grace and ease. As you embrace surrender, you'll notice profound shifts in your energy. The anxiety and fear that once consumed you begin to fade, replaced by a sense of peace and acceptance. You'll realize that the twin flame connection isn't about controlling another person. It's about mastering yourself and aligning with your higher purpose. This is the essence of the twin flame journey, a path of trust, transformation, and divine timing. When you surrender, you allow the universe to work its magic, creating a love that transcends anything you've ever known.